So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rodrigo. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Tries to cut back. And that's been levered clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Grealish. Now the counter. Oh, Saka! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Danilo. That's a throw. Pinches it off him.
Rodrigo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Maddison. Now Stones. And it's Shaw. Shaw charging forward down that flank. No, he can't get past him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. That is a great pick-out.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Phillips. Kyle Walker. For Phillips. And it's Shaw. Decent progress down the left. Shaw. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fred. And they can counter here. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And back to the keeper they go. Maguire. For Phillips. Kyle Walker. Here's Maddison. Played out towards the right wing. Walker, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Saka. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice defending, it's got the job done. No, that's been intercepted. Marquinhos. Eder Militao. And Rodrigo. Fred. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Phillips gets good distance on it. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Just off target. Shaw. For Rice. Now it's Grealish. Now it's Saka. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Casemiro can get it clear. Fred could move up a gear here. And it's Alex Telles. And he's gone searching cross-field. It's a promising position. He's got to be in here! Grealish. And for a moment you felt that... Now the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
Gabriel Jesus sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Rice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy.
It's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Fred, over to the left.
Brazil really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Threads one in. Saka. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Shaw plays it short. That's very neat. Odin Milik, Greenish with a definite foul there. Alex Telles, Gabriel Jesus, Rice, and it's Kane. Now it's Saka. He is just caressing the ball. Cleared away. Rice out towards the flank. Walker carries the ball down the right. It's run loose here. Opts to play it back. Rodrigo. Madison. Saka. Oh, great! He's had a hit! England! England take the lead!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. Fred. England making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
He's been picked out. Oh, this is a great position. Referee has just said play on. Grealish. Walker looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Whistle's gone. That's a foul. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. most accurate pass. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Played out to the left flank. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Played back into the centre. Shot could Rodrigo! Climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Casemiro really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Walker attempts a clearance. And it's Alex Telles. Managed to get it away. Danilo with the cross. Played out wide. Danger averted for now. Alex Telles. And they've switched it over to the other side. Madison. And the return pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got away. Tries the cross. Vinicius Junior. Madison. There's a shot. It's clean! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Alex Telles. And it's Danilo. Rodrigo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Puts in a cross. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. That's a corner kick. Real chance! England can start a counter here. Marquinhos. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Oh, nice touch. And they've got a throw. Yeah, he's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Saka. Saka fiddles it through. He can get that clear. Maddison. Danilo tries to clear. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone direct here. Kyle Walker. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Walker. That has been cut short. Fred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cross goes in there. And he just whacks it away. Kyle Walker. Now it's Grealish. Spread out to the left. It's a decent-looking cross. Danilo. Rodrigo. Maguire is there to heave it away. Now it's Kane. Grealish, who has made his impact already. It's Kane! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. And here's Kane. Brazil can counter promptly here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Stones did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bruno Guimaraes. Fred. Passing nice and neat. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the delivery. And that's been well dealt with. Fred. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two. Maddison. England finding their passes. Gently done. Fred. Gabriel Jesus proves just a little bit too strong. Delicate ball and it needs... Great chance! And yes, it's there! Brazil are back in business.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Kane. Kyle Walker. Great run on the overlap here. Vinicius Junior for Alex Telles. And it's Marquinhos. Played out to the right. Oh, that's delightful. Fred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Grealish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Grealish simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Eder Militao. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank. Alex Telles going full tilt down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Drilled in low. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Casemiro herring after the ball here. That's a... He's got the shot away! That's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shaw. And here's Grealish, showing good feet. Tries to dink it in. And a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Marquinhos clears. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Kane. And here's Grealish. And it's hoisted clear. And that was very necessary. Eder Militao. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Alex Telles. And he skips past his man. Saka. Kane. Out to the right. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Marquinhos to Alex Telles. Rodrigo. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. It's Fred.
Vinicius Junior!
That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Phillips. For Rice. Stones. Here's Madison. Sends it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Grealish. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Shaw. And a shot! Marvellous goal! Alisson, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well led, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
England go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Danilo is herring after that one. Rodrigo. And he's there to get it away. And it's Grealish. Kane. Madison. Back into the middle. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Delivers a... up to meet it! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Alex Telles. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, good spread. Casemiro moved on forwards. Interesting ball. Some really good ball movement. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Kane. Danilo with the foul. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance for the header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. England have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Phillips. And it's Shaw. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Eder Militao. Alex Telles. And Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Danilo. Rodrigo. Oh, that's nice. And that's been repelled. That's tidy. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, look at the space here. And through to the goalkeeper. Stones. Here's Maddison. Shaw. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
England are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
England head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're already into the second period. And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Cleared without complication. Shaw, who's short. Grealish, great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. Bruno Guimaraes. Alex Telles. And here's Neymar.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ooh, delicate chip through. Saka. Alex Telles. Just eases him off the ball. Saka. Kane on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And that's It's been... There's the hit! No, not quite. Bruno Guimaraes and Rodrigo. Neymar, forwards and with intent. It's Fred. And here's Neymar. Played out to the right. Towering header! And it's hoisted clear. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Saka, over to the left. He is through here! And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Well, it's played into the area. And here's Neymar. Nicked it back promptly. Alex Telles plays it in. Maddison. Now it's Kane. Shaw. And it's Stones. Here's Maddison. Now that's well seen too. Lobbed in behind. Fred. Moved forward and quickly so. Phillips wins the duel this time. Stones. For Rice. Maguire. It's Saka. And it's Walker. Saka. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Saka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Stones. For Rice. Greenish, now he's off and running. Stones gets over and intercepts. Maddison. Shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played with finesse. Cleared away. Played in by Rodrigo. Defending of the desperate variety. Kane. Maddison. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alex Telles. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's trying the shot. It's loose, and the follow-up. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Tries a shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! Gabriel Jesus at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Kane looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Shaw. Now it's Grealish. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Militao with the clearance. Brazil can start a counter here. Kane, out to the left it goes. Casemiro attempts a clearance. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Alex Telles, and it's played forward, and it's Neymar, pinch one through, and that has been cleared. Phillips. Here's Maddison. Maguire, and that is played back to front, and he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Rice. Here's Maddison. Rice. Forwards and with intent. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rodrigo. And it's Neymar. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's heaved it away. Alex Telles stood up well to him there. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Danilo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Brazil doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach. It's Kane! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Kane brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Out of play for a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Kane gives his colleague a guilty look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Danilo with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Grealish, he's left his man. Rice, Maddison. Archbishop hits one. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rice. And here's Kane. Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Marquinhos. Head out towards the right wing. Rodrigo. Gets his pass away. There's the shot! Decent enough try. England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Rice with a fine tackle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's had it nicked away. Alex Telles. And it's Neymar. Move forward and quickly so. Grealish. Saka. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Neymar. Oh, good spread. Ball is over the line. Rodrigo. Can he finish? No mistake! Brazil are back in business. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Maguire.
Looking for the runner. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Knocks it out wide. And that's a goal kick. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Alex Telles, and it's Neymar. Stones. Shaw. Here's Maddison. Shaw. Gently done. Danilo spots it and intercepts. Danilo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saka. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Has a goal! Shaw gets good distance on it. Chance to break. Oh, nicely intercepted. Danilo. And that is out of play. And that's aimed into the middle. And there's a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely feet. And here's Kane. And he's there to clear it. Gabriel Jesus. Rodrigo. Made out to the left flank. And here's Neymar. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Shaw. And it's Grealish. Has crossed into the middle. And here comes the corner. Brazil can counter promptly here. Gabriel Jesus. He's a sharp little ball here. Gabriel Jesus. Backward it. Rodrigo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Alex Telles. Alex Telles drives forward on the overlap. Stones knocks it away.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rodrigo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. He's tried one! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Brazil get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Madison. And it's Walker. Now it's Saka. Madison! Should have equalised.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off.
He's going for goal! So close to drawing level.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Alex Telles. And that has left him in a heap. No, he's not getting his way this time. And the counter-attack is on for England. And he has been fouled there. Kyle Walker. Saka. Walker fiddles it through. Crossed in. Eder Militao can get it clear. Well, they've got it. It's Kane! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Daniel Alves. Casemiro. England are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Fred. To Alex Telles. And here's Neymar. And here's Neymar. And there's the clearance. And it's Alex Telles. Played in with a header! He should have put that one away.
Gabriel Jesus really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Looking for options for movement.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar. Played into the box. And it's hoisted clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And here's Grealish. Phillips. Alex Telles gets rid without sophistication. Maddison. Rice.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Interesting ball. Great position here.
Oh, well played.
Can he put it away? And the keeper passes the test.
Rodrigo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Brazil making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Now it's Neymar. Nice control. It's a throw-in.
Brazil probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Stones. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Walker. England have to get it forward somehow. Grealish. Walker. Header! And that has been cleared.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Bruno Guimaraes. Kane. Grealish! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
They've played it short. Hit into the middle. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Out towards the flank. Rice. Maddison. For Phillips. Eder Militao tries to clear.
England need to give it.
Brazil have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Sends it forward. Eder Militao, and he's forced to go back. Casemiro, and it's Alexandro. Brazil clearly now in lead preservation mode. Eder Militao. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Done delicately. Casemiro goes sliding in. Marquinhos. And it's Dani Alves. For Daniel Alves. And it's Casemiro. Madison. Grealish. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Casemiro with the clearance. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Now Neymar. And it's Alexandro. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Grealish. For Rice. Nice bit of trickery. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball swung in. Alexandro. Marquinhos. And it's Casemiro. To Daniel Alves. Fred. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Daniel Alves. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Pinned towards the front line. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Dani Alves. It's a loose ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Good spot, he's seen the run. And now the breakaway. That's good play. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. And that's a superb chance! Oh, it's come loose. Trippier. And a second time! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Grealish duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, there's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Grealish shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he's found the net.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Neymar focusing on where he puts it. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
England have the chance to pull away here. And that doubles their lead. Brazil can't afford to miss another one.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
England can go 2 ahead. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Gabriel Jesus is the third man to step forward. Oh, he saved it!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
And he's put them 2 in front. So it's down to him to keep it alive. And scores to keep them alive. So can he do it?